What are you doing? What are you doing?
Dad, Mama.
There she is. You're silly. You like it.
Mom, you're gonna say this is gross.
How's it going out there? So, as you can see, I'm in a t-shirt. It's the middle of March, and it is 55 degrees outside right now. So I thought today, I don't really have anything I'm gonna be too special to showing you, but I thought I'd unwrap the boat today and get everything put back in it, because before I travel out in about a week and a half from now, or about 10 days, I'd really like to be able to get this thing out in the water and do a little fishing. So today we're just gonna unwrap it. I'll show you what Bass Pro did for me when they took it, and the reason why I had them wrap it and so on, and then kind of what I had done at the end of the last season. So today's just kind of be like a little vlog video. Not much really learning going on here. Most of my videos are try to be more informational and teach you things that I'm doing, or some of the things that might be interesting to you if you're just looking on how to do it. But today is just going to be unwrapping the boat, getting it cleaned up, putting the batteries back in, and getting this thing ready to go. I think I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. I'll put the muffs on it and fire it up too, so we can at least let it run for a little bit. So this is what she looks like now. So I've got the tarp on it, and that was just to kind of help protect everything. There's also, I had Bass Pro wrap it when I had picked it up. The reason I had them wrap it was because my cover that comes with the boat had a few holes in it from things that I was told from the dealer was okay. Apparently they're not, which I'll go over when I unwrap it. But yeah, I had to send that in and get repaired. They fixed it for free, and I didn't have to pay for shipping either way. They did a pretty good job patching it. They didn't replace the cover, but they did patch it, and it looks nice. So let me get this tarp off, and then I'll show you the plastic, and we'll cut it all away. And once I get it brought down and everything opened up and all the garbage gone, I'll kind of show you what happened to my cover. All right. So you get to watch me take the cover off. I did notice that I did a lot more underneath of the cover than what I thought. So I asked them if they could wrap it, because I had a hole in my tarp that comes with the actual boat. And how that happened was, and I'm sure you guys have watched the previous videos, there's been 10,000 of you, and I really appreciate it. But the video of the boat reveal, I guess, these seats flip up. This deck here flips up into other seats, and when you have them flipped up and the cover on, the cover going down the road rubs the bottom of the feet, which in turn puts a hole in the cover. That's how I picked it up from Bass Pro. That's how I got a hole in it, because I thought that's how it was supposed to be transported. After I found out after the hole was in there, that's not how it's supposed to be transported, and the seats have to be down. So now I always keep them down, and I always put this in there to kind of keep the cover pushed up to where water runs off. But Yeah, so that's been repaired. I'll show you the repairs when I get the cover out and go to put it on. But underneath here, they had the 2x4 stacked up. I don't think they charged me any more to do it. I took the boat in and had them do the yearly thing. I wanted to bring you guys to it and do it myself, but this year kind of was hectic, and I wanted to get it done before it started snowing, and I didn't have much time. I think I took it in like mid-November, and they kept it. No, I took it in before that. I think I took it to them mid-October, and they kept it till just after Christmas, which was fine with me because then it was sitting in a building locked up. And they did the lower end, changed the fluid in the lower end, changed the oil in the motor. It had 36 hours on it my first year running it. They stabilized the fuel, which I already have some in there. It's got a full tank of fuel. I had a board come off the fender well, the carpeted boards. Then that wasn't a bunk, but it was the carpeted board that goes over the fender well. One of those had come loose. I took it all the way off, threw it in the boat. They fixed that for me. And let's see, they covered it. They took all my batteries out and gave them to me separately. That way I could put them on charger downstairs. Greased everything up. Checked the steering because it's hydraulic steering. They did a run through of that, and then, like I said, covered it and did all this stuff real nice for me. And I think it cost me like $300, and I think the oil change alone is $280 something. I'd have to look it up, but I think it's like $280 something. So I think my total cost was like $320. So I don't know if they did the cover for free or if it was just, you know, it's cheap for them to do it. But that thing was strapped down everywhere in here. But anyway, so then I also found this was hanging in here. Looks like a moisture catcher. This was sitting on the floor, moisture absorber, which I thought was kind of nice. Thank you. But all right, we're gonna get the battery put in. I'll probably start it with my muffs here, just so I can get her running. That's if my hose isn't froze up. It might still be, I don't know. It has been pretty warm lately. Alright, so I don't know if you guys know this, anything about if you guys have this, but golly, is this a big battery. Son of a gun is heavy. Get her strapped down here. Batteries installed. All right, moment of truth. Hasn't been fired up since I got it back. I've got the muffs on. Batteries hooked up. Now, honestly, I haven't. All right, so honestly, if you've got a boat, I'm sure you already know this, but for you that are new to it, or maybe this is going to be a little bit of a informational. If you don't have a set of muffs, buy a pair of muffs. They're 20 bucks, 40 bucks if you want to get real crazy, 50 if you want to get stupid expensive. You just need water going to the engine. Start the boat up in your driveway before you take it out for the very first time every year. Get the motor running. Another thing I forgot to tell you is they fogged the engine, so we're going to burn that oil out. It gets the oil out of the engine. You can guarantee you're guaranteeing yourself that it's going to start. You don't want to get out there and get yourself back in the water, and then for some reason it won't start. This way you can at least get everything warmed up, get everything flushed out, get the fluids moving, and if you have issues with it, you can deal with them here in your driveway. So as soon as I can see where Mom and the daughter went, we're gonna fire it up.
Let's go set the boat.
Yeah, because we don't want them right there. It's dangerous. The prop will spin. Key.
Over here.
We got tone. We got good battery. It's not a full tank of fuel. Unless it's just because it's sitting on the hill. But here we go. There we go. And she's peeing, so. Yeah, she fired right away, which I was pretty sure she would. See, she's got a little bit of smoke coming out, but I would assume that's probably from the oil that they fogged to the engine. What are you doing over there, cutie? What do you say? You about ready to go fishing? You should like the boat a lot better this year.
You gonna go fishing? Sophia, you gonna go fishing?
We're gonna go for a boat ride?
You wanna drive the boat? Yeah. Okay, go drive the boat.
There you go.
Drive away. Drive it real. Beep beep. Drive.
Alright, so now that I've been collecting all winter long, time to put away all these lures. Get things a little straightened out a little bit better. It's all soft plastic. Got a few things in there that obviously shouldn't probably be in there. Got some ice fishing stuff in here. I think that's probably better to be in my ice fishing rig. That's in my ice fishing. Maybe I should just go through this, huh? There's those. So picked up a new crankbait box this year. I'm digging it so far. Just want to get everything put in there that I want to be in there. I'm gonna have probably a hook in my finger. I'm probably gonna have a little bit of everything. This will probably become basically my hard tackle. All right, so you can kind of see I've got my hard baits, jerk baits, poppers, crankbaits, so-and-so in there. And yeah, that's already full, so I probably need to get another one of those. Here I've got anything with a spinner. It's, you know, inline spinners. This box looks like it's about due for change out. Inline spinners, rooster tails, so on. There's a chatterbait. And then here I've got strictly just jigs. I've been making my own, so this is going to be full at some point. Right here. Here's my catfish box. Basically just big tackle, worm hooks, treble hooks, swivels if needed, circle hooks of every size, a couple different style weights, egg sinkers, and then also no roll sinkers. So those I will be making more of here soon. Egg sinkers looks like I'm fairly good. I could probably make some more of these. I'm not sure what size these are. I'd have to go look. And then of course I've got the stink bait stuff. And then here are my frogs, some of the big boys like that I can't really fit anywhere else. Some of my swim baits. Here are my jigs, which I'm making these as well, so it won't be long. I hope to have this basically completely full of different colored jigs and sizes, and that way I'm prepared for anything I need. And then in my Bass Mafia tackle box here, I've got basically all my worm hooks, bluegill, crappie, some worm weights, so. And then, of course, you see my bags. I've got all the soft plastics in these bags. And this box here, I've got some random soft plastic. Most of it could probably go in the garbage. It's getting pretty old. Some of the stuff was given to me like by my grandpa. And then one last box over here, which has a couple bobbers, bottom bouncers, bobber stops, and there ain't really much in that one. I was just kind of looking for a spot to put that stuff. And then I have these in here. For the bottom bouncers. I haven't used these too often, but they kind of just sit in there, nice and tucked away.
Almost dead battery.
So that's a video for today. Like I said, just doing a little vlogging. You got to see me uncover it. Got everything kind of situated, I think. I'm gonna get rid of some more garbage, clean some things up, and then I'm gonna throw the cover on this bad boy, and we're gonna be ready to. We're going fishing. Don't know when, but we're going. Got the trolling motors batteries back in, hooked up. Hope you got it right. I think it is. And I get all my tackle straightened away. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the cover back on it and clean up my mess before it gets dark, because it's already getting there and sunset's almost down. And yeah, it's getting kind of chilly out. So let's get this bad boy wrapped up, and then I'll show you what spots I had fixed on the tarp real fast, and we'll call it a day. So what they do is they give you these poles to put in here, right? One goes in the center, one goes back here, one goes up front. Still have yet to figure out whether that's for traveling or not. The guy told me it was, but you go 100 miles, they fall down. No matter how tight you get the top or how much you have them pushed up, they fall down quick. I mean, not even 100 miles. I mean, they fall down pretty quick. So anyways, what happened to my tarp was back here, I told you I had the seats flipped up and it rubbed a hole. So they put a patch right here, which is all right. The other side did the same thing, except for it didn't actually put a hole. It looks like it's kind of thin. You can see where it's thin. They did not patch that. I don't know if they didn't see it or what. And then come over to the front. You see it kind of hangs down pretty low. It gets into the rollers a little bit. So it actually tore up the lip, and you can kind of see they patched that right there as well. So anyways, there she is. She's opened up. I need to do a little bit more cleaning because I like to have a nice clean boat, but we started it, it ran. Yeah, she's all covered up and she's ready to go be put in the water. Tomorrow's supposed to be 60 degrees, so maybe if I get some time tomorrow, I might take it out, at least just run it, maybe do a little fishing. But I got all my tackle put in it. She's ready. She is ready to go. I don't think there was anything else I told you guys I'd show you real fast, except for the covers. I know that Bass Pro does not handle that. I had to ship it to the manufacturer of the tarp. So, and that's Dowco, if you're interested. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Probably wasn't that exciting of a video, but you get to see what kind of I've got in my boat, how I've got it staged, and the how I've got all my tackle boxes and what's in what. And you also kind of get an idea of how Bass Pro does their stuff when they wrap it. I kind of liked that because, like I said, I just threw the tarp over to help protect. I was able to send the cover in, and then my original plan was, until I can actually get a bigger house with a bigger garage, was I'd use the regular cover that came with it, throw the one that you see in the gray one on there, and that's how I'd store it. But I might just take it to Bass Pro and have them wrap it like that, because that seemed to really work. It was super tight, it was waterproof. Like I kind of liked that. So I don't know, we'll see when next year comes around for the winter time. But like I said, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And if you haven't liked, or if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. We're gaining every day, and I appreciate all the subscribers that do watch. If there's anything that you guys would like to see, please let me know. Pretty soon we're going to be working on that beast. I'm hoping that, like, maybe next week, with it still warm, we might get our last ride in, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to start tearing the interior out and working on everything on the inside. So if you're interested in that, that's going to be coming. I don't know how much money we're going to be putting into it to get it back going. It's just going to be kind of it'll be a slow process. But like I said, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.